The first Horus Heresy Legion's Battle Pass season is almost over, so it's time to take a look at the full thing. I'm going to show you where I am at. I'm going to give you my final honest opinion and point out all the areas that I think need to see improvement. So come join me. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Shall we do this together? It's a journey. So as you can see here, I need 550 points, rank points to hit 1,000. I've got 1,000 points queued up that I will get today. Now, note this time. This is important. This is part of what I want to talk about. Note this time, 9 hours. 9 hours is when this ticks over. When this is done, 9.5 hours basically, then it'll be 24 hours. So that's 33 hours. We've got also this here, this complete mission, so I'll get that thrown in there too. I am at 99.5. I have 25 hours. So essentially, that's it. Today, I'm hitting it, but also today is the last day I can hit it. And for those who've not been following or not watched any of my videos yet on the Battle Pass, and I've had several, when the Battle Pass launched, I made it a point to take a look out and play the entire Battle Pass as a free-to-play experience to see how did it work, how was it achievable. This was before we were aware that there was increments of 750 and then increments of 1,000. What point would I reach 100? Would I be able to play beyond 100 or not? I did not do any rerolls. You have the ability here if you don't like a mission, one of these two missions here, you have the ability to reroll for some gold. I believe it's 20 gold. I'm not sure because I haven't rerolled, which that in and of itself is a kick in the groin given the fact how few gold you achieve through the course of the Battle Pass. But if you're on mobile, you also have the ability to watch an ad. And if you watch an ad, then you can also get a free reroll, essentially. For the most part, I've been playing my Battle Pass missions when I'm on my laptop, because that's the evening for me and that's when it's easier. So I don't have that option, or I really don't want to go out of my way to make that an option. And as I said, season 1, I wanted to play it straight out the gate. So that meant some days my missions were not 300 and 200. They were 100 and 200. Several days they were 100 and 200. Some people were able to reroll and get 400 and 300, and therefore they gained more points and they advanced faster. There are some free-to-play players who hit 100 about 2 or 3 days ago, doing that route, paying gold for rerolls or watching ads. So if you do it that way as a free-to-play player, you can certainly hit 100. Now I know, with today being the last day, if you play just pure free-to-play, don't do any of that, you should still hit 100. However, this is where the opinion and the grading comes from. That is really not, that is requiring not missing a single mission, not missing any of the missions, like doing everything, and some of them are grindy and some of them take a while, and that also required this to kick in the last week. If this little complete missions, 500 and 750 hadn't happened in the final week, I would not be here. I would just hit 99. So it's set up. You can certainly get it, but it requires daily dedication. If you miss a day, you are out. And that is not okay. That is a major area for improvement. Now, I sent an email to every guild at the start of the Battle Pass season. I've sent them several emails, but one particularly about the Battle Pass and several of these points that I'm going to raise during the video. They have not responded to that email. They don't respond to any of my emails. Understandably so. It's their product, and we hope that in 1 day and 1 hour, they've taken all the feedback, not just from myself, but from everybody who's offered feedback in the Discord, on their Facebook, on their Twitch, on the VK group, who've given them game reviews, stating our displeasure, our concern, who sent in support tickets with issues. We know that they have made a couple of adjustments already, primarily first out the gate for premium players or players who've reached 100. As of 2 days ago, you can now progress and get gold beyond 100. You can't see it, but that's a thing that exists. So that's one change that they've made. So they've received that feedback. They're looking to make changes we need to see changes such as players need to be able to hit 100 with a day or two flex in there. Like, or I guess if you want to catch up, you certainly can spend gold or rerolling, right? I guess if that's the option that they want to leave for us, I don't think that's a sufficient option. I think that's a very poor option. Quite frankly, I feel like as a free-to-play player, and I'm not purely free-to-play. I should specify. I bought a couple of premium deck deals, a couple of deck deals. But generally, the whole point of it is just being able to log in and play what I want. Players don't like the fact that some of these missions force you to play things you don't want, and not the missions you can reroll, the seasonal missions. That's a big thing, Play 20 games with Abaddon was not bad because he was a new warlord and was fun, but for some people, it's not what they want to play. And nobody really wanted to play Axeman and use his ability 20 times, kill with his ability 20 times. So it wasn't even like just use it. Legacy games work for that. For those who don't know, I talked to somebody on Facebook a couple days ago. They seemed unaware that legacy games do not work for Battle Pass. They do. Legacy games do work for Battle Pass missions. Unless it specifically says play an event game, any game mode, Legacy Practice, Legacy Ranked, Standard Practice, Standard Ranked, Event, that works. Friendly duels do not. So with all that in mind, so you can reach 100. Is it worth it for that daily grind to get this cosmetic? For me, I'm not a huge cosmetic guy. It looks nice. It's cool. I'll put it on a deck. I'm not sure which one. But it's cool, but I don't need it. I don't need any of the cosmetics. I don't really care about the avatars. I've got an avatar set because, okay, I don't want the default Aximond. And if I got like Alt Art Sigismund, maybe I'd throw that up there. This is okay, but I don't need cosmetics. I'm not a cosmetic guy, so it's not a huge thing for me. Whatever. But it is for some people, and understandably so. Now, if that were to change to be a better rarity, like just a straight legendary, for like for the free players who've only ever gotten like 2 rares and an epic, right? Wait, there might be 3 evers. There's 2 rares and 1 epic and a bunch of common cards. 3 rares, yeah. So there's 3 rares, 4 rares, and the epic. There you go. And a bunch of common cards. Nothing like getting common cards. 5 rares. Boy, 6, 7 rares, 8 rares. Okay, I stand corrected. There's 8 rares that you probably got, which were duplicates, and an epic, which may or may not have been a duplicate for you, and a bunch of commons. Not good. Not quality rewards. And as I've already said in the very first video I broke down for the Battle Pass, every single reward included is worse than it was before. The exception being card count for the premium is the equivalent of the cards that you were getting for free before over the course of 31 days. So there's that. So Battle Pass rank 100 is achievable. To repeat myself one last time. However, something of note here, and as we played, we found some interesting things talking with other players and seeing where players are ranking and how many points they were getting. Why are you getting more points than me, et cetera, with rerolls or not. These missions being random is annoying. But on top of that, the clock, the 9.5-hour clock for me, is different than somebody else who has a different clock, who has a different, like we all got the clock started for the season at the start of the time. 31 days. We had 31 days to complete it. However, the Battle Pass mission clock does not reset at a set time the way the shop does, or the way that events conclude. They've got a hard timer. They conclude, the next one stops. Every day for me, I think it's about 5:30 a.m., 5 a.m., the shop resets. So then there's a new shop. It's a hard timer, no matter what. Says he doesn't want cosmetics and proceeds to go to cosmetic store to buy emotes. So I mean, emotes. I don't listen. I don't play with the sound on, but I don't want to get frustrated when I can't listen to what they have to say in game occasionally, or like if somebody's quoting something back to me. So this clock is not the same clock. This clock starts, I believe. I didn't pay attention the first day because I was analyzing all the other data, analyzing the pricing, and also, like expecting it as a battle pass that every time at like 2 o'clock there'd be a mission, and then at 10 p.m. there'd be a mission, or at every day at 5 p.m. all the missions reset. Whatever it was, I expected that. I didn't really pay attention, but this clock actually starts from the first time you complete the missions. The first time, not going forward, as far as I know, because again, I didn't miss any missions. So the first time I completed a mission, that's when my 24 hours started before it repopulated. So if you start your missions out the gate and complete them right away, then you could possibly get an extra 1 or 2 in before the battle pass resets. I didn't. So I was essentially, because I was at work when it turned on, I was probably about 6 to 8 hours behind other players. Not everybody, because other people are in the same boat as me, or other players who started theirs like 2 days later. Well, they started 2 days later, but that's why their clock was off. So this is an issue. This is not the same type of clock that it should be. It should be a hard reset. Every day at set time, these 2 missions populate. Every day at set time, these 2 missions populate. And that should be how it goes. That way players know, okay, my missions are on, I can get on there, I can get them done. As is, instead, it's different for everybody. And that can potentially shortchange a player who maybe started playing 4 hours later than somebody else, and now they don't have 4 hours to complete that final 200, 300 points, whatever it is. So that is a problem as well. I would like to see this improved. I do not know if Everguild will improve this. I included that in my email to them. They did not respond, so they are or aren't aware. That email I sent to them was going on 22, 24 days ago. So, it's the same email that they've been using to correspond with others since then, so they've chosen not to respond. A little salty about that? No. Disappointed. Absolutely disappointed, given the fact that I feel like the email I gave them was listed some very legitimate concerns, listed them out in detail, and gave them some ideas as far as the options or ways to look into that. There's ways to communicate with the players so that way people are not getting frustrated. There's a lot of frustration. I am frustrated. I understand others are too. Not everybody has a YouTube channel. I do, so I'm trying to get this information out here. So, end of the story. Here we are. Battle Pass. Is it doable? Yes, it is doable for free. Is it doable much sooner if you are a premium? Absolutely, because if you're a premium player and you purchase it day 1, you get 31 of these. That's 31,000 more points. So that is absolutely going to guarantee your doability. If you purchase it day 30, you get 1,000 points. So keep that in mind. If you're going to go premium, while it is a way for you to get all these rewards here, if you're going to go premium, then consider going premium day 1. Now, before I say consider going premium, I do need to stress this. I don't think premium is a good buy. I have urged people to pass on premium. I am passing on premium. I'm going to hit 1,000, and I'm going to take a snapshot of that, and I'm going to send that to Everguild and let them know that I did not purchase their premium. They could have had a purchase from me, but this product is not yet up to snuff. They do not deserve my money. They do not deserve my money yet. This needs to be better. It needs to be better. It needs to be better in 1 day and 1 hour. I mean, I'm serious. That's not just for other players. That's for me too. It needs to be better. So that is a major concern. So I'm not recommending people buy the Battle Pass as it is now. I will be on stream tomorrow. By the time you see this video, this is already recorded. But tomorrow, when the Battle Pass rolls over, I plan on being on stream live to see what the new Battle Pass looks like. And give you my first impressions, give you my look at it, and determine, is it worth buying? If it's improved or not, is it worth continuing to play the game? That is your decision to make. You can absolutely, make the choice that's right for you, or that you feel like you're getting what you want. Maybe you want a bunch of premium cards, or you want a better chance to get some of the new Death Guard legendaries. That's up to you. As it is, I do not think that Battle Pass 1 was a success. It was plagued with a lot of bugs. It was plagued with issues. I mean, there's a lot of problems to it. There's a lot of room for improvement. Is it a total F minus? I do not give it an F minus because they did make some adjustments to things. When I say some, I mean beyond 100. It is achievable as a free-to-play player. But I'm going to give it a hard D minus. That's a D minus. It's not a passing grade. D minus is not a passing grade. It's not a complete failure, but it is a fail. There is a lot of room here that they've got to work to get up to get even a C. This isn't even a C battle pass. This isn't even just like it passes all the tiers. This is a suboptimal battle pass, and I've said it before. I hope I do not have to say it again. I really do, for myself and for others. And I get tired of harping. I've been doing this for 29 days. 29 days and 23 hours, guys. And that is frustrating. And that is just the most recent frustrations. So I hope to see a better battle pass tomorrow. I hope that you will join me if you watch this video and there's time. I hope that you join me live on Twitch to look at it with me and to hopefully cheer because changes have been made, or make some serious discussion and reflection as far as what needs to happen next. One way or the other, everybody's going to make their own choice. That's up to you. I've always said, have fun with Legions. Play what you want. Do what you want. Keep playing Legions. Have fun. I want to be able to keep saying that. And I can have fun playing Syafa. I've had a blast playing the event, playing the new Death Guard. I think that's fun. I think that's a new fun mechanic. Bringing back Backlash. I talked about that on the Barnet Legions. I really do. I've had fun doing that. But the management of the game when it comes to this Battle Pass and the way that we have had things rolled out and handed to us, and that has become a cloud that just darkens any fun, and that is really unfortunate. And I don't want that to continue. So deep breath. Let us hope that tomorrow is a better day. At the end, D minus for Battle Pass Season 1. You can do it for free, but boy, do you got to do it. You got to put in the work, and there is way more work in here for some efforts. I have shared videos. I've got a couple screenshots. I'll put them up right now of highlights for like one day's work of playing 5 games, winning 3, playing I think it was like 30 cultists and dealing 150 damage. And I got a card. I got a comment and a ticket. And it is not what we would get in the month prior to the Battle Pass. So I'm going to leave you with that image. I'm going to let you stew on that. Share that. I've already put it up on Reddit and Discord a long time ago, but it holds true until they change the Battle Pass. Pass on Premium. Let's see it tomorrow. Good night. Have fun. And for now, keep playing Legions.